Hello, everybody. Welcome to Plane Accident. Remember, we played the game Accident a while back, but we are going to be an investigator of plane crashes, which is pretty cool. This is the demo. The full game is not out yet. Let's get started. The Goldberg case. A plane has crashed on the reservation near Carltown. A Beechcraft Sundowner C-23 light aircraft has crashed. The weather conditions were ideal. The pilot, Alfred Goldberg, did not survive. The body's been secured by the appropriate services. Discover the cause of the crash. And here we are, loading into the game. And pretty cool that they actually use a real airframe. So that's pretty impressive. Hey kid, my name is Anthony, and I know everything about plane crashes. I'll help you during the first day of your work. In the beginning, you have to collect the equipment, take the backpack from the car's trunk. Okay, we will do that. We're not gonna skip the tutorial because I've never played it before. All right, so just like you said, right back here, take the backpack. That would be that thing right there. Got it. Find the wreckage. All right. In the backpack, you have a marker, camera, and scanner. You're ready to work. Find the wreckage of the plane. Okay. What's that thing there? Okay, so we hit 5 and bring up this guy and hit scan for map. Whoa. Okay. Having the map. Oh, having the map of terrain, you can check the zones in detail. Search of parts. Okay, gotcha. So we can scan for parts. Let's do zone. Well, let's go counterclockwise today. Why not? There it goes. Okay. It found something out there. All right. How about zone 4? Okay, that's very abrupt how it does that. Oh, we found a whole lot of stuff happening right there. Anything in zone 2? We'll just complete the whole thing. Why not? And then zone 1. All right. Just straight up in the air. There you. Okay, now we. Oh, there was something there too. All right, cool. So we now know that, so we can put that away, and we just need to find the wreckage. So let's begin. I guess we can open this up, and we know which way we need to go, which is going to be down that way. It looks like, to me, that looks like an actual debris field over here. All those in a line. I would believe so. So we're going to go down to the debris field first, but this is an anomaly right here on top of this mountain or this ridge here. So we're going to check it out right over here, actually. Oh, what's this? We got just a whole lot of nothing. I can see why it popped up on the map. Oh, look at this back here. What's this? A little globe. Is there any like Easter eggs? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. So no wreckage here unless it's on top of the actual up there, which I don't believe so. So that's what we were seeing there. All right, cool. We'll continue down this way and see what this is all about. This is really cool. A little bit more interactive than Accident was. Well, I don't know about that. That looks like an airplane. That looks right off our nose. That looks like an airplane right there. And that's definitely an airplane. This looks like a nose cone. And that's a prop right there. Okay. Can we jump? Can we do anything? Okay, we have, it's linear. So you have to go in a certain way, it looks like, and that's not it. So we have to find a way that the game wants you to go in. That's fine. Wanted to say happy Monday to all of you guys. Hope you're having a great week so far. Hope you had a good weekend. I certainly did. I had a good time. I'm gonna go down here and what's really cool, man, look at that. That is an absolute crash. That thing, yep. That's pretty realistic looking, actually. Look at the seat separation there. I had a buddy that used to be a banner tower pilot, and man, his life was saved because, well, what happened was the elevator cable had snapped on the way up after picking up a banner. But when he went down in the trees, his seat broke apart like that, and it saved his life, actually. So that's pretty crazy that they have that. Where'd that prop go? It's over here. There it is. All right. Can we do anything with this? Probably you need to do something here. Let's see what he's saying. He's saying, excellent, you found the plane's wreckage. Now you have to secure the site so that nobody destroys the evidence. For this purpose, use markers. Okay, gotcha. So hit 1 for our markers. There's a marker here. Does it work? They don't want that, do they? Oh, we have to secure the wreckage first, not the parts, maybe? That's what's going on. Ah, I see how it works. All right, so we got this here. That is a wing with a missing aileron on it, and there's a gear bent up from there. There's the aileron detachment right there, actually. And then come over here, pop that in there. That's a rock right there. And then we have another one here. So, okay, we're basically doing this like the NTSB would. We're going to be cording this whole area off, so there you go. Oh no! Fire! Sparks from the electrical system has started a fire. Put it out quickly. That's why we have this. You got it. Get that fire out. It's just like in an accident when they did that. The flames are extinguished. You can go back to work. Okay, cool. You got it. What does he say now? Fire sparks. Yeah, we did that. So let's put the extinguisher away. We don't need that anymore. We need to secure the wreckage. And I don't think we need to do anything else other than put another marker down. We missed this one over here. Yep. Bam. There we go. We've secured. Oh, there's another one still. It's over there on the other side. Very cool. This is really neat, though, I must say. I'm liking this. All right, click it. And there you go, just like the NTSB would do in this situation. Good job. Now we have to find and mark all of the parts of the aircraft and other evidence in the case for for this purpose. Use markers. Okay, gotcha. So same thing before. They want us to do markers for individual pieces. So there's an aileron. Here's the wing section. Look at that bend right there. I know the airplane wing has dihedral, but not like that. That's not good at all. There you go. That one is marked. And then we know that prop was up here. So when it hit the ground, that prop went flying, man, pretty far away too. Right here. We'll put it right there. Okay. There's 10 pieces of evidence here. We got a door. Okay, we've got the seat. We got the whole other set. That's the wing still in there. Yeah, you see the dihedral there on the wing. The wing is pretty flush right there, except for where that dent is right there and where the aileron's breaking off. But here, that's just a full bend. So that hit something and bent it upward. I don't know what that was, but interesting. There's another seat over here. All right, we have some more pieces to find. It might be something in here. Okay, you got a yoke piece. You got a flask. Uh-oh. All right, there's a couple more we need to find. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of walk around the property here and see if anything else. You know what? It's probably in the debris field over here. This is like right over here. That is a baggage door, looks like. All right, yeah, we'll keep walking this way. So the plane, it looks like from here, I mean, it's straight into the ground like that. It's not upside down on its side or anything. So it looks like it like stalled onto the ground. Let's see if we can find any broken branches or anything to kind of go with that. Oh, okay, this is the end of the map. Nope. Yeah, they don't let you go over here. Okay, so yeah, this opening in the trees, I don't see any broken trees or anything where it hit. So he put it down in this field. I think he thought that, you know, it was the best course of action. Unfortunately, he did not make it out of this alive. But I'm gonna go ahead and look. Remember, you can use the scanner to scan parts. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna find more pieces to this airplane. Okay, so I can walk over to this side here. So it looks like it's very linear in where they want you to go. So there's like a path here. There's a circle over here, which is, there's a piece of the airplane. That looks like a piece of the elevator on the back. Is that what that is? Oh, photographic documentation. Okay, sweet. Every time you have to make photographic documentation, the blue circles indicate where there may be things worth documenting. Okay, take the camera and enter the circle. So I'll open the camera up right here, I guess. Oh, there it is. And take a picture of that. That's what they want. Yep, that's 1 of 6. So we found the last piece, which was that. Actually, that looks like an aileron kind of from here. I'm not sure. I think the elevators were intact on the airplane still. We'll see. We gotta take more photographic evidence of everything over here. I'm having some huge PC slowdowns with this game on high, so maybe I can change my graphics settings down to like medium. I have it down to medium, and man, it is eating frame rates alive. I think it's these blue circles that are doing it. So keep in mind, this is a demo, so this is the problem. All right. Yeah, I think the blue circles are causing big lag like that. Weird. Now, there's the airplane there. And then we got more pictures to take over here of the door, I guess is what they want us to get. Yep, the door, and also I would have thought that as well, but let's see what they want here. Yep, right in here. Actual airplane crash, there you go. So it looks like we're not in the United States. We're in Germany or something? I'm not sure what that registration is. Delta, Oscar, Echo, Juliet Hotel. Hard to say. All right, and we have the last piece up here. Yeah, these blue circles are very unoptimized. Terrible, actually. All right, and there's the prop. Got the pictures. Okay, order the wreckage to be transported. It looks like there's nothing more for us here. Use the telephone to order the transportation of the wreckage to the hangar. It's time to figure out the cause of the crash. Okay, sweet. We made it this far, so hit 4 and call the technician. Doing it now. Hey, we got a plane for you here. Mission accomplished. Go to the hangar and establish the cause of the crash to solve the case. This is pretty cool. Okay, so it said solve the case. That's an A-10 Warthog in the background there. That was pretty cool. Oh, this is just like NTSB. This is NTSB simulators, what this is. Read the documents of the case. You got it. That is the world's biggest whiskey flask I've ever seen. Dude, that's mad. I mean, look at that. That is ridiculous. How wasted was the guy getting? There's the plane up on the sawhorses. Very cool. But yeah, see, there's the wing there. And then look, yeah, the elevators were fine. Well, no, those pieces are missing on the back. So I think there's there's an aileron. There's an aileron and a flap. Okay, the flaps are missing as well. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I see the wing and all that. Okay, let's go into here and see what this is all about. Yeah, look at that. A-10 Warthog, very cool. And then that is, it looks like a spruce, no, it's not a spruce goose. That's the Sundowner. That's the one that crashed, which is a real airplane. I love they're using that. There's a Spitfire there and a lot of cool other airplanes, Avenger or something. Okay, case file. That's what they want us to do. We have a technical log, pilot flight log, case file, photo evidence, and witness. This is getting in depth. All right, case file time. Place of incident, Carltown area, outskirts of the Blue Creek Forest Reservation. There's the airplane. Flight data recorder, no. New York to Mount Mary. Okay, so it's a out of country airplane, but it's in the United States. Weird. Passengers 1, victim 1. Oh, okay. Pilot Alfred Goldberg, description event. Okay, he boarded his light aircraft in a hurry and took off in the direction of Mount Mary. The weather conditions were ideal. The pilot did not report any malfunctions. The machine suddenly lost altitude and crashed on the territory of the Blue Creek Forest Reservation. Okay. The top right corner, he said something. So check the flight log. Check the testimonies of witnesses. Okay, we have witnesses in this whole thing. We got the sheriff here. See what they saw. Well, a tragedy's happened. Not much is left in the man. I've managed to find out that the people who saw the accident were Helen and old Bill. And go ask them, maybe they'll tell you something more. Okay, thank you, Sheriff. Dr. Quinsby, medical examiner. The cause of the pilot's death were the numerous internal injuries caused by the aircraft crashing into the ground. I've excluded the participation of third parties. It's good that such tragedies seldom occur in our area. Okay. And the assistant. Who's the assistant? My God, what a tragedy. He had found that Margaret, that his wife, had gone to their house in the mountains, not alone, but with a lover. What is this? This is getting to be like a soap opera. Not alone, but yeah. He wanted to catch them red-handed. I brought him to the airport. He got into the aircraft and, okay, so he was upset. A mechanic named Paul was responsible for the aircraft. Maybe he'll know something more about it. Another person worth asking is Mrs. Goldberg. I don't believe this to be an ordinary accident. Okay. I mean, it looks like, I guess we're supposed to find out if it's pilot error or if it's, that's pretty cool. All right. What is this? Oh, we're building out a, building out a Charlie Day here. Okay, flight log. All right. Haven't seen one of these in a while, but let's start back in the day. In the flight log, the pilot describes the flight. Yeah, gotcha. So the recent flight would have been 14th of September. New York to Mount Mary. There you go. Flight, weather okay. Third, 75 minutes. Flights without disruptions. So no problems with the airplane there. Everything's good there. Going back. Aircraft worked fine on the 26th to 18th. Note, the engine slightly stuttered. Okay, I mean, that's pretty normal. Not normal, but that's pretty common sometimes, and then, you know, you get it fixed. But if the engine slightly stuttered, that's fine, but here it had quite a few flights without it, so not a big deal. 145 minutes, that's a long flight. Mechanic Paul, okay. Inspect the matter. Paul's number is that. So now we have Paul's number. They gave it to us. Yeah, and that was fine. And that one was fine. So the flight log is good, except for that one day it had a stuttery engine, but I mean, it could be an engine murder. I love how in the case topic on the top left, murder. Check the technical documentation. Okay, so the tech log, you got it. Here's the maintenance record. So all the way back to 2019. Let's look at recent ones. Technical review of the aircraft and Aerotech replaced components, all fluids in the aircraft airfield. Okay, so it had an inspection, no other malfunctions. All right, this one, Aerotech services replaced components out of tires. Aerotech. Servicing an Aerotech replaced components, fuel line set. body control system, hydraulic system in the right side of the body. Okay, so those were all fine, but it had work done to it. All fluids, cockpit heating system repair, prop replacement, and steering lines in the left wing. Review and flycraft, replacement of tires, replacement of window in the right door. Rest components. Man, this guy got a lot of work done to this airplane. Flycraft, replacement of ailerons in both wings. That's dodgy. Well, I mean, that might be normal. Fixing the altimeter, conservation of the yoke, replacement of this. Okay. I mean, that's a big deal there. All right, so we did that. Photographic documentation. You got it. With the photo here. Photo doesn't add anything to the case. Nothing there that we can see. Nothing there. There's the bottle of whiskey if he was drinking. I mean, I don't know. And then that was it, right? Aileron is far from the wreckage. Yeah, that means that it was separated from the airplane. Now, you know, you could have forces on the wing that could rip that off, especially, you know, if you were pulling a lot of G's. And if he was trying to keep it out of the trees or something, that could happen. But the aileron being far from the wreckage is very suspicious. And to me, that's like weird because, okay, you got it. That's weird because when we look in the technical flight log, you can see here that on this day, he had the ailerons, replacement of ailerons in both wings. That's kind of weird. You wouldn't just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how realistic the game is going into detail. For those of you that don't know, I'm a private pilot. So I got my private pilot's license in 2007. I'm not current right now. I haven't had any reason to do it, but okay, put the old whiskey up there. Alcohol? I don't know. I think this might be a malfunction of ailerons, honestly. Okay, pilot log. Don't care about that. Call the witnesses. You got it. Oh, we have to call them now. Okay, I got you. But yeah, I got it in 2007. I'm not current now, but I'm very familiar with the process of like all this stuff. There's the phone. All right, here we go. So we need to call the witnesses now. So old Bill, let's see what he has to say. Oh man, I was coming out to throw some grain to them chickens, and here I see this big old plane going right down. Black smoke coming out of its tail. Black smoke? Must have been some engine malfunction. I mean, I know back in Vietnam, I served in the Air Force. Okay, so he's aware of what that looks like. But black smoke coming out of the tail, that's very strange. Okay, maybe that throws out the aileron theory. I don't know. All right, we need to call Helen, right? Yep. I was driving with my kids and I saw a falling plane. It was flying in a slanted way as if it had trouble staying in the air. Okay, so if you lost an aileron, you bet your butt that thing would be on its side. Okay, thank you. We appreciate that, Helen. And we need to call the mechanic, Paul. I've been working with aircraft for almost 20 years, 7 to 8 of which have been with the Goldbergs. When I do things, it's always top notch. I never allow myself any screw ups. You can check it by making a scan. Okay. So he's saying it wasn't him that worked on the airplane. Well, he worked on the airplane, but he's saying that he didn't do it. Place all cues on the board. Okay, gotcha. So now we have more cues, which are these. This is so cool. All right, we have this guy. We're totally Charlie Day in this. He says the engine was bad, so we need to check the engine. She is over here. She's Helen, and she's saying she saw the aileron. Yeah, and I agree with that. Now, this is the mechanic, and that's all that. Assemble the aircraft. Oh, okay, cool. We get to put it all together. One of the investigation's key elements is putting the wreckage of the plane together. In order to do it, you have to take the screwdriver from the tool section. Remember that the automatic screwdriver needs batteries. Pick up the element of the wreckage and fasten it in the proper place. Once you've assembled the whole plane, remember to make a scan. Good luck. All right, you got it. Very cool. Where's the tools at? Let me have a look around here. Now, see, they got a licensed airplane over there. I mean, this is a Cessna for sure, but it's an interesting looking one. And what is that? Registration. Okay. I think I found it over here. Yep. Special tool stand and then tool stand. So here is the tool power drill and batteries for it. Okay, so assemble the aircraft. Grab that guy. Battery life is right there. So we need to like take pieces and put them on there. Is that what we're doing here? Hatch. Okay. Yep. The hatch back on here. This is cool. Reconstructing it all. Okay, and it uses battery each time we do it. So flap, that's gonna go on the wing. probably on the right wing, and it looks like it's bent that way, so I'll put it over here. Nope, it's not. It goes to the other wing. Oh, will they just let us put it there? No. No, not at all. And it's gonna eat a battery? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So we need to take the wing, and we're gonna grab that, and we're gonna just, yeah, put it in there. See there? So it looks like, to me, how that's bent up like that, and we saw it like on its side to the left, so it impacted the ground and bent that up. Okay, this is really cool and in depth. Okay, now we can put the flap on there, and then the aileron as well. To me, if it was flying in a slanted direction, I have to say that means that they were, but there's, I don't know. It could be multiple things, honestly. What, yeah, that aileron's still intact right there, but this one on this side is not. So it goes here. Yeah, that thing's all bent to heck. Okay. We got all that together. We know the prop goes on the front here. Battery's getting low. Yeah, we know. There you go. We can have one more piece we can put on there. Actually, not put that back. Put the seat in. The right seat. You got the right stuff for the right seat. Can we hop up in there? Or are they not like, they're gonna let us do that? We have to get closer like that. Okay, yeah, gotcha. All right, battery's low. Let's go change out batteries. We just click it. Okay, that's easy enough. That's kind of cool. All right, we'll put the pilot seat in there. And we're gonna piece this whole thing together. All right, door can go on now. So there's the airplane. Yeah, that thing looks like it smashed into the ground right there and just, I mean, bent it up and it broke off. I can see why it broke off. The wing did. All right, that's 8 of 9 pieces. They want more of it. Do they want something to do with the flask? They do. Let's check the, oh, okay. Sending evidence. During the investigation, every substance must be inspected in the laboratory. In order to do this, you have to pick up the hip flask to the packing stand, pack the hip flask into a box, take it to a courier on the side door. After examination, the courier will bring the packages back, and he'll honk, and you get an email. Okay, cool. All right, nice. I think it was over here, right? Packing stand. Okay. And is it this van over here? Yes, it is. Okay, that's the courier. It was a different color than what they showed. We go out here? Nope. Is that all we have to do? I guess so. We have another piece to the puzzle we haven't put together yet. We're only 8 of 9 on the aircraft, so. What am I missing here? Oh, the yoke. That's what we're missing. I'm gonna take that door off, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, I see how that works. That's kind of cool. And it eats your battery every time you do it, so now we know what we have to do. Maybe from this side it'll be better to see it. Yep. Okay, the yoke's in there. And the yoke had a separation, which, I mean, under impact like that, he died, so that makes sense. All right, we've done that. Make a scan of the aircraft skin. Okay, you got it. Send the parts for an examination. The engine and the aileron. Oh, we have to take the engine out. We have to take a scan first. All right, let's figure this out. All right, so looking at the tutorial, it said the scanner's over here. And there it is. Oh, it's the... Weird. All right, it's this thing. Scan for explosion. Oh, whoa, and icing. This is so cool. We need to do a surface scan for the skin. That's what they want us to do. So, you're just gonna fly a drone in here? What? Oh, okay. That's kind of strange, but all right, you got it. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Is that all we need to do? Yep. Send the parts for an examination, the engine and the aileron. Okay, some parts require additional examination. Need to be sent to the laboratory. So we have to take it all apart again. Okay, I see how that works. Take it to the packing stand and pack it in the cardboard box. Yep, gotcha. Use a screwdriver to remove the rotor and put it in its place. Engine cover and place it by the wall. Okay, this is getting a little bit more in depth now. So now we have to take the engine off and send the aileron off as well. We can do the aileron easy enough. I guess they want us to just grab this. What is a special tool stand? I don't know. I guess it's this again, the power drill. So let's take that aileron off like this and put that in that box. I wonder if it works that way. There you go. Yep, that's all we have to do. Okay, and we'll take it to the courier and they're going to go send it off for analysis, I guess. That makes sense. Yep. Okay, cool. And now we have to take this apart. So we'll take the prop off, put you over there. And then can we take that off? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. And it goes over here. This is so neat. I mean, being an aviation nut, I love it. I have low battery. We got the engine though. That's what they want. There you go. Oh, no. Drop it down, buddy. There you go. All right, low battery. I know, we have another battery over there. No big deal. No biggie. There you go. Set you back down. Awesome. All right, send the parts for examination. So I guess we just throw this engine in a box as well. That's what they want us to do. All right, in you go. And I guess we do the same thing to solve the case. I don't know. All right, call the witnesses. Okay, there they go. Okay, he's taking both parts off. I see how that works. So call the witnesses, receive the box and the email, the examination results, hip flask. Okay, gotcha. So let's call the witnesses. 0 of 4. So I guess these 4 right here. Dr. Quinsby, see what he has to say. Anything? Leave a message. Don't worry about it. Just kidding. Mrs. Goldberg. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, a violent life and a violent death. He was always a ticking bomb. I never knew when he would explode and start another fight. I had wanted to break up for a long time, but my husband didn't want to give me a divorce. How did we meet? Ironically, many years ago, we met in an aero club. Okay, so gotcha. Okay, assistant. See what they have to say. Nothing. We've already talked to them. Mechanic Paul. I told you the plane was functional. The plane has last reviews. Aerotech. Gotcha. It was her. Okay. Oh, she brought. Oh, her stuff's back. She brought the plane back herself. It's the wife, a pilot. Well, yeah, of course. It was her who usually flew the plane to the mountains. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So I didn't know that. Gotcha. Oh, we have Aerotech now. Okay, Aerotech, what do you have to say for yourselves? Aerotech, can I help you? Did we take care of Goldberg's plane? Yes. As far as I can remember, Mrs. Goldberg brought it here personally about a year ago. Okay, so that checks out. It all looked good in the papers. Maybe Jim, who conducted the inspection, will be able to tell you something more. Unfortunately, he's not at work today, but please try reaching him on his cell phone. Okay, thank you. Mechanic Jim. Somebody's taking off out there. Leave a message. Okay, he's not there yet. We might have to wait a little bit longer. All right, let's call. We have one more witness we have to call. Let's see if we can call him again. Leave a message. Nope. Okay. Weird. There's somebody else we haven't called yet then. We have to call these guys back? No, we've already talked to them and it counted. Am I missing some? Oh, the assistant. Things had been sour between the Goldbergs for a long time. She wanted a divorce, and he would say it would only be over his dead body. It was about their common property, $1 million. For some time, Mrs. Goldberg would take the plane and look for some peace and quiet in the mountains. It's very suspicious that this time she did not take the plane. That is interesting. So this guy's like, murder, basically. All right, so receive the box and email examination. All right. Oh, we have these things too. We have her now. We know she's a pilot. Murder. I don't know about that, but okay. The wife is a pilot too. Yep. That's okay. Aerotech. All right. Okay, let's figure out what's going on here. Let's look at our emails here. Inbox. Anything? Nope, nothing yet. Okay, so we need to receive the box and email. I see how that works. All right, you got it. And just like that, the game has frozen, so I have to start all over again, I would assume. Oh, you better believe it. I have to start over from the beginning. Cool. You know, this time we didn't go check out this circle, so we'll check out these couple circles and see if we missed anything. Why not? Some sort of electrical box just sitting out here, so nothing for us. It's a pretty walk down here. Look at that. We have a little bit of a waterfall here, and then we have this, which leads us over here. I guess is where the aileron and all that is, so I'm gonna walk over here and see what this is. Right here. Anything cool? You see anything? I don't see anything. See that thing right there, but... Oh! What? An Atari system? Is that what that is? That is. Interesting. You can't click it or do anything, but okay. Weird. All right, and we are back. I'm not going to go into the email system. I think that's what caused the freeze last time. So this is back. Receive the box and email the examination results. So we go into here, grab that. All right, cool. We got this. We take it over to here. And what do we got? There's the whiskey. An email has been arrived. Approach your desk and turn on the computer. You can receive emails in your inbox. Okay, so you're supposed to probably wait for this before it unlocked it, I would imagine. So let's put this back where it was. We'll do that in a minute. Let's get the rest of the crap out of this this van here. And he leaving again? He left again. Okay, not sure what that was about, but you got it, buddy. There's the engine. All right, cool. Got an email about the engine. All right, and that was pretty much it, right? We're waiting on the aileron still. Oh, there it is. There it is. One at a time. You got it, buddy. I believe this is our aileron. Put that in there. Cool. We got an email about that. And put you right there. All right, cool. All right, let's check out the emails now. Maybe it'll work now that it's actually, fine. Inbox. There we go. From the chemical lab. Having conducted the analysis, we confirm that there's a 15-year-old Scotch whiskey inside. Cheers. That wasn't cool. Dr. Quinsby for an additional opinion. Okay. Aviation Mechanics Institute. Having conducted a series of tests, we found no technical malfunctions during the crash. The engine was operational. Thank you. All right, cool. And then Aerodynamics Department. We've checked the aileron, and the preliminary analysis showed that the aileron could have fallen off before hitting the ground. Yeah, we thought so. We suspect it to be the fault of the applied mounting screws. We recommend a further examination of the screws. With kind regards, them. Okay. Call Dr. Quinsby. Let's see what he has to say. This is getting interesting. I still think it's the aileron, but I could be wrong. Could be Moida. In order to do a blood test, you need to send an email to the outbox. Okay, order a blood test. Was there whiskey in the hip flask? I recommend a blood test to check whether he was piloting under the influence. Okay, you got it. So we go to outbox on the computer. Right here. The morgue. All right. Please carry out a blood test of the late Mr. Goldberg for the presence of alcohol. There you go. That's what we did. Unscrew the screws. 0 of 1. Okay, so aileron screws, I guess, is what they're talking about. We have to unscrew the bolts and send them for analysis. Take the aileron and put it on the special tool stand. Now use the screwdriver to unscrew the bolts. Okay, cool. And then we pack them away and put them to the courier there. So that's what this is all about. You take this thing over to this. This is so cool, man. Other than the crash that we had. Yep, get this thing, screwdriver, and send the screws for an examination. Oh, there they are right there. Okay, that was easy enough. You got it. Just the screws. We don't need to take the whole aileron, just these guys. This is pretty in-depth stuff, man. Put that in there. You go to the courier. Hey, Amazon. Just kidding. In you go. Place all clues on the board. All right, we have more clues now. Let's see. Pick up. There's the white whiskey. Throw that up there. There's alcohol in the hip flask. Yeah, you don't say. Engine was functional. Okay, so I don't know why there would be smoke coming out of it other than maybe just a false testimony. Mounting malfunction and screws. I am thinking it's this. I think it's Helen, the witness, said that she saw the plane dipping before it crashed. The aileron was way far away from the airplane and it came down to the screws. Okay. Call the witnesses. You got it. Do it again. So we need to call a couple of them here. Mechanic Jim. Hello. Yeah, I was the one that made the last inspection. Well, I mean, in general, it was all good. The aileron didn't touch it. If it was replaced, it must have been done earlier and not in our place. Mrs. Goldberg, the blonde one without the E. Pretty hot for her age, by the way. It didn't need to be added at all. Did I talk to her? Nah, I'm kind of shy with women. Okay, great. That checks out. Another one we need to call. It's Mrs. Goldberg, perhaps? Yep. I wanted to leave him for a long time, but he wouldn't grant me a divorce. Yeah, we know. We did this, right? Oh, no, Schaefer would take a plane in the mountains that day. Oh, I took the car and visited my lawyer on the way. Oh, okay. In order to file the divorce anyway, you could check it. Do you suggest that it was me who caused the accident? That's ludicrous. I'm not putting the blame on her on this one. All right, so we need to call the lawyer. Her lawyer? No, nothing there. Receive the email with the examination results. Oh, okay, gotcha. And with the bolts. Okay, everything came back. Let's see. Inbox. We got the morgue. The blood test of the deceased man indicated an alcohol level of about 0.2 to 0.03 promile. Such an amount did not help with the piloting, but certainly did not have a significant effect on the crash. Kind regards. Okay, you got it. Aerodynamics. Anything new from them? Anybody from anybody? Oh, we haven't gotten that back yet. Because we have to go grab it, I think, is what we have to do. Receive the email from the examination results from the bolts. Then we have to get the bolts back first, though, don't we? Is that what we have to do? Yes, we do. You better believe it. Bam. Okay, emails arrived. Yep, okay, gotcha. Set this back over here where we got them. Keep everything in one solid place here. I know I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off. All right, let's put this all together here. So you go over to there. Alibi. Blood test says, yeah. All right, so we have the inbox. Here we go. The delivered screws have been made from poor quality steel and had no required attestations. Such screws should never be used in aircraft where all the parts must endure exceptionally difficult operating conditions. Yeah, under G-load and all that, regardless of the Mechanics Institute. Okay, so the screws are bad. I think we've solved the case here. Bam. Who changed the screws? Well, that is the question. We'll check when the aileron was serviced. Okay, so we have to call somebody here. Not the lawyer. Can we call that lawyer? Still nothing on the lawyer. Okay. Not the mechanic. Aerotech, maybe? Nope, not that one. All right. Need to find out when it was serviced. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. Back to the tech log, I would imagine. And remember, we came down to this one right there. Yeah. There you go. Who changed the screws? It was Flycraft to replacement of ailerons in both wings, fixing the altimeter. Okay, yeah. So there you go. That's what it was. Flycraft's been added to our phone. That's what my gut feeling was from the beginning. All right. Flycraft. Goldberg's plane inspection? Please give me a moment. I'll check. The plane was brought by Mr. Goldberg personally. It was about 3 years ago we made the inspection. That checks out. And replaced the aileron, among other things. Young Tom was taking care of it. I'll give you his phone number, and maybe he'll be able to tell you something more. All right, young Tom. Looks just like that other guy, doesn't he? The assistant? Leave a message. Okay, so not him yet. Can we call the lawyer now? Okay, I can confirm that on this feral day, Mrs. Goldberg arrived at my office and we took care of her divorce papers. The proof there is a need. I can provide the monitoring footage from the office's reception hall. So, okay, so there's an alibi for her. Yeah, I didn't think it was murder. All right. Unless she, like, you know, tampered with it. I mean, that's always possible, I guess. Okay, now young Tom. Goldberg's plane, I remember it well. This Goldberg guy kept on screaming that he wanted it all to go faster. An exceptionally unpleasant character. If I wasn't at work, I'd punch his face in. The aileron? Yes, I replaced it. The problem with the screws? I've got no idea. I ordered the screws at All Stuff Incorporated. Yeah, I can send the order. Okay, it's heating up now. It's heating up. And she has an alibi confirmed. Okay, and this, young Tom. Dude, I think it's this. I mean, I don't think it's this or this. And it's not the murder ridiculous web. I'm going with aileron. Okay. Received the email from Tom. What do you say? We have received your order for the universal screws. The expected delivery time is 4 days. Thank you for shopping All Stuff Incorporated. Okay, so he is telling the truth. Send the email with the test results of the bolts to All Stuff. Okay, so that's an outboxer. There we go, to All Stuff. Did it. Wait for the email from All Stuff. Okay. So we'll wait for them to pop in here. So we have a little bit of time to kill. Look at this. He's been stacking coffee cups. I love it. Can you move them? Oh, email came in. What we got? What do we got here? All Stuff. We have indeed sold such screws, but it was clearly stated in the advertisement that they had no attestation since they are a collector's item. I'm attaching the screen from our shop as proof. Uh-oh. Call Tom. Old Tom boy. What happened here? Oh, I knew it would come back to bite us. These screws. Goldberg kept screaming he was in a hurry and that he had to have the plane ready right that moment. Unfortunately, there were no aileron screws anywhere. Missing stocks? I was sick and tired of that guy and the fact that he kept screaming at me. I wanted him off my back, so I ordered replacements for the screws on the internet. They said they were no different from the originals. I was young and stupid. I definitely wouldn't do that now, believe me. So young Tom is the one that did this? establish the cause of the accident on the board. I think it's what we thought all along. I thought it was very weird that establish the cause of accidents. Okay, yep, gotcha. At the end of every clue board. Okay, so at the end of every clue on the board, mark it an X if the clue was false and V if it was real, the cause of the event. Click on the clue. Good job. You managed the next cases too. All right, let's try this out. So we have this last piece from all stuff, and this one goes over to here to young Tom. All right, cool. So this was all true, right? No. Yep. V. I think it's all this. Okay, I think we did it. Explanation of the cause of the crash. Helen saw a plane flying in a slanted manner, which had lost controllability. The cause had been the aileron, which got detached from the wing. This was caused by a fracture in the bolts fastening the aileron. The bolts did not have the right attestation. They shouldn't have been used in an aircraft. Young Tom, the mechanic, had used uncertified bolts in order to fulfill Goldberg's unrealistic expectations as quickly as possible. This rush turned out to have fatal consequences. As you can see, I had to do red X's to go all the way down the lines. That's all they wanted us to do. It's just kind of confusing for like no reason. So young Tom has been accused of dereliction of duty and negligent homicide and might be facing up to 8 years in prison. The interesting thing is that Mrs. Goldberg has paid for Tom's attorney from her own resources. She claims that her husband was a raging nutcase who would force others to obey him, so it wasn't the boy's fault that he wanted to fulfill Goldberg's absurd demands as quickly as possible. Mrs. Goldberg inherited all the family fortune after her husband's death. She decided to permanently move to the mountains and settle down with a new partner. She hired her attorney to run the company. The assistant was immediately fired by Mrs. Goldberg. Due to baseless accusations, the boy did not receive positive letters of recommendation and has been having trouble finding work for a while now. The life of the remaining people hasn't changed significantly. Still, the crash will remain in their memory for a long time. Please send in comments. There you go. I think we did it. I think we finished it all up. So all I had to do was just put red X's on the whole line. You can see it in the background there. And that brought this screen up. So I was just kind of messing around. It's like, I'm not sure if they wanted to have an X on the very last thing and then green on the one that we thought, but we were kind of close. But it all worked out in the end. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Plane Accident. You bet your bottom dollar that when this game does release, we'll come back to it and we'll do more investigations. I thought it was really cool. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and be sure to check out the free demo on Steam. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.